Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hi folks, welcome to Little Farm Big Dreams. I'm Denise. Yep, that's me walking down the stairs there with an armful of cleaning supplies. I needed a little bit of motivation to do a job that I'd been neglecting since November of last year. And that's our kitty cat Willow. Can't walk past Willow without giving her a little pat on the head. You see, our daughter Grace's birthday was coming up, and I had asked her if she wanted anything special for dinner, and I told her that I would cook it all up in our gluten-free kitchen because Abby and I have celiac disease, and we would drive to the town where she's going to university. She stayed there for the summer because she got a good job, and we would bring her our home-cooked meal that Abby and I would be able to eat safely and have dinner with her on her birthday. But then Darren and I had another idea that would hopefully motivate us to get this big task done that we'd actually been putting off since November. And that is de-winterizing and cleaning out the RV. So this is the goal. Clean out the RV, de-winterize the plumbing, and hope that the engine starts so we can surprise Grace with a birthday party in the RV. I ended up going away for the month of November, and that's typically when I get the RV cleaned up after the summer season. We did winterize it, and although we'd taken all the food out of the RV, everything else stayed in there, and we ended up using it kind of as a dumping ground. We hosted for Thanksgiving, and so we took out these bags that we had laying around that were meant for donations and stuffed those in the RV, and we had some onions laid out in our front porch and our sunroom that we stuck in the RV, and we just piled things up in there to hide away our mess. And there it stayed until this moment. I was going to finally tackle this beast of a job that had been looming over my head and get the RV ready, decorate it up for Grace, and surprise her by not only making her favorite meal, but picking her up in the RV, the party bus, and having a dinner together as a family. I went around and collected any garbage that was left laying around, including those rotten onions. I got myself a little recycle bag. You'll see the little black bag that I put on the table, then I stick on the bench next to my garbage bag. Then I tackled the donation bags that were sitting on the couch, and I looked through them to make sure that there hadn't been any rodent activity over the winter months. I then climbed up on the couch so that I could reach the cabinets and give them a quick wipe down. I didn't do every single one of the cabinets in the RV. Some of them we didn't need to clean out for the purpose of this particular trip. They just need a little dusting, and that can wait. I washed off the table because we're going to need that later. And then the red rubber mat that we put our cell phones or books or what have you on the table while we're driving so they don't slide around. Got that at the dollar store in the kitchen section. Then I went around and vacuumed, and I used my little broom to get things out and away from corners where the vacuum couldn't fit. Once the vacuuming was done, I got down on the ground to finally clean up all of the grossness that the rotten onions left behind. I thought it was going to smell really bad once I got down close to it, but it actually didn't. It smelled like onions. Then I moved on to the kitchen area, which was already pretty clean because we didn't leave any food out and we wiped anything down that could potentially attract unwanted visitors. And I took out the linens that I had failed to take out before leaving in November. Then I washed the floor and moved on to the bathroom where we had left lotions and sunscreen, and I just threw all of that stuff away because it had frozen and defrosted probably multiple times, and it's perfect breeding ground for mold. So got rid of that. Kept the shampoo though. I figured, maybe the shampoo would be fine. You tell me in the comments if you think I should toss it. And then I took the linens out and I wiped everything down. Then I moved on to wiping down the counter, scrubbing out the sink. I cleaned the toilet, outside, inside, all around. Once that was done, I came in and I swept and vacuumed and then was able to wash the floor. And while I was cleaning the bathroom, I looked up and I discovered that we have some water damage. It's minor, but so disappointing to see that. We'll have to get up on the roof and reseal the vent, but yeah, that kind of sucked. Now onto the bedroom. During the winter months, we put these moisture absorbers throughout the RV, and we always put one on the bed to try to keep moisture away from the mattress. And we were a little bit late winterizing the RV, then we were late de-winterizing the RV, so I was really worried that maybe there'd been some condensation buildup and that there might be mold underneath the mattress. So I gingerly lifted it up, fearing that I might see something nefarious going on under there, but to my relief, everything was perfectly fine. Crisis averted. Then I opened the vent over the bed, and it was so dusty and grimy. My fingers were filthy, I shook everything out, and it all fell down on the bedding. So I guess it's a good thing that we hadn't removed the bedding, because it didn't actually go onto the mattress. Moving on to picking up stuff that had just been left behind, such as a random flip-flop, empty Anne of Green Gables raspberry cordial bottles from our trip to PEI last summer. Then I wiped down the surfaces, did a little cleanup of the windows, washed the mirrors. Just a little cleanup of everything. I then moved on to vacuuming the bedroom carpet. Now this RV is a 2006, so you might be left feeling a little dissatisfied as you watch me vacuum and leave spots behind. Those spots are not going anywhere. Trust me, I've tried. And now the front of the RV. Woo-wee, there are a lot of dead flies up there. So I vacuumed everything up, avoiding stepping on them, trying not to crush them into the carpet. There were flies all across the dash. Then I had a spare sheet that I decided to put on the mattress just to protect it until I bring the linens back in, and I had it on backwards, so I had to twirl it around and put it on again. Then I loaded up the cart with everything else that needed to be out of the RV, did a little tidy up, put a few things away in the cabinets where they belong, did a final pass of the vacuum on the furniture. Oh, and I'd forgotten to wash the mirror on the bathroom door. And there you go, cleanup is complete. Here are some before and after shots. While I was cleaning the inside of the RV, Darren had taken Izzy to the vet for a follow-up appointment regarding her Cushing's disease, but I needed him to come back to the RV with me. He had just come home to see if it would actually start.
So the battery light is on.
Uh-oh.
So, not enough power to turn it over, but I'm plugged into
The power boost.
I'm gonna have to see if maybe there's a bigger problem, but hopefully not.
Ah.
We'll be back. So the other option would be to drive the van around and try to do a boost with the van.
Yeah, the battery's dead.
This battery is dead.
No.
But I don't know if we just need to leave it
To charge for a little longer.
charge for a while and then...
Let's go work on the water system and then come back and try again. All right. As we were stepping out of the RV to go de-winterize the plumbing, I saw the mail truck pull up to our mailbox. So I excitedly ran out there because I'd been waiting for one of her gifts to arrive, and I was hoping it would arrive before her actual birthday. And there it was. It was there. Yay. And I turn around, and who's on the side of the road? Don't follow me to the road. You silly chickens. Come on, Violet. Come on, Violet. Come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. Chicken. Come on, chicken. Silly girls, don't follow me to the road. Good girls. Come on. Chickens. Chickens. Come on, chickens. Back to the RV so we can de-winterize the plumbing. Here in Canada and in colder climates, we have to put antifreeze in the pipes. And you can see here in this pipe the pink hue to show that there is actually antifreeze in there. So we plugged in some water so that we could push all of the antifreeze through the pipes. We released the valve. So we flushed out that pipe until it ran clear.
That's already clear.
And then we went inside and opened each tap until they ran clear. Even the toilet. Then we added some bleach to the hose and plugged that back into the RV so that we could fill up our freshwater holding tank that sits under our bed. By putting a bleach water mixture in the holding tank for approximately 24 hours, it sanitizes it for the season. So then when we refill it with fresh water, it's safe to use for washing our hands and showering and doing dishes and stuff like that. Then we pulled the van up and Abby's friend came to help us give the battery a boost. Oh my goodness, we were so hoping this would work because otherwise there was going to be zero RV surprise party for Grace. Moment of truth, we were holding our breath.
Here we go.
Woohoo! Yes! Yay!
All right.
Yay, baby! Woohoo! Well, that's a relief, because without that battery working, we might not have made it with the RV. I went back to the bathroom and added that special enzyme or whatever it is that you add to septic tanks so that it balances out the bacteria that builds in there and it prevents odor and helps things to break down. What do you call it again? Anyway, you know what I mean. Once the holding tank was full, we ran the water through our plumbing until we could smell bleach coming through, and then that would also sit in the pipes for the same amount of time to sanitize the pipes. Got your spot there, Izzy? Oh, you love the RV. Ready to go on an adventure? I've got the laundry going in the house for all the linens from the RV that we failed to take out last November. And I'm bringing in some dishes, more dishes. So those will be all washed and ready to put back in the cabinets. I already got the cutlery drawer done. And I'm gonna call it a night. See you tomorrow. The next day, Grace's actual birthday was a whirlwind. I cooked an entire roast chicken dinner for Grace with all the fixings that she requested, had everything packaged up so it would fit in the oven to reheat. I had baked the potatoes and wrapped them in tinfoil to keep them warm, and I threw those to be stored in the oven till we got there and reheated them completely. And we were off, driving out to see Grace and surprising her. We hung some balloons and decorated a little bit. The party bus arrived and Grace was surprised. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Grace! Happy birthday to you! It's the birthday bus!
It's the birthday bus!
Surprise!
Drive, man, drive!
We made you a surprise party!
Oh my God! That's so cute!
Come have a seat! We started the festivities with a fresh berry salad and some brie cheese and crackers. And while dinner was warming up, Grace opened her gifts. This is where she opened the package that came in the day before.
Oh, is this the ones from, is this the earrings? Ooh, oh my gosh. I love them. Yay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's from the, oh my God. My favorite. I only had like 3 left. Oh my gosh, so awesome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Nesty iced tea was Grace's favorite, but they've been bought out or something. The recipe's changed, the name has changed. But her sister found one.
Okay, now open this,
More effective
Okay.
than the
and it kind of goes together.
It goes together.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you guys.
You're welcome,
Thank you
honey.
so much.
Happy birthday! Dinner was finally ready so we could sit down and have a meal together of roast chicken dinner, green bean casserole, fiddleheads, Grace's favorite, gravy and baked potatoes, and of course, my mom's famous Caesar salad. Then it was cake time and cuddle time. Darren found the perfect spot for us to park the RV and have our little party. It was at a marina right by the water. It was quiet. It was a beautiful night. It was relaxing and so much fun.
In the same spot, and then you move over and do it again. 9.
Yeah, I think 7 to 9 was really 1.5 races.
That's not what you're thinking.
And look who's jealous about me being outside while they're stuck inside. Don't worry, I took them out for a walk right after I took this shot.
If you ever list a house.
We then dropped Grace and her friend back off at the apartment, said our goodbyes. Darren ran around the corner where he'd parked the RV to pick Abby and I up, and we headed back to our little farm. We got home pretty late, but boy was it worth it. Happy birthday, Grace. We love you. Thanks for watching, folks. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.